There's two contestants, they get 3 rugby league questions each, and if they're tied after the 3 questions each, they get a tiebreaker, and the nearest to the correct answer will win either, they get the choice, New South Wales Lotteries tickets or a t-shirt of the team of their choice from Full Bore and Novelty, and the runner-up gets a prize as well. So Chris Kearns, who are you going to introduce to us now?
Here's Scott of Liverpool.
Scott of Liverpool, good afternoon.
Hi, how are you?
Very well, how's your rugby league knowledge?
Really good.
Okay, you've given yourself a rap. Let's see how you can back it up. Which team won the 1990 first grade premiership? Which team won the 1990 first grade premiership?
Raiders.
It was 1 out of 1. Name the only Balmain player to have won a Rothmans medal.
Wayne Pearce.
Correct, 2 out of 2. Which Sydney club other than Balmain has Ellery Hanley played for?
West.
3 out of 3. You were right, Scott. You do know your footy.
Somebody stop me.
Yes. The man from the mask. Look out, Jim Carey. Hold off there, Scott, and we will stop you.
Yes, we'll stop him now, and here is Rodney of Engadine.
G'day, Rodney.
Good afternoon, Andrew.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
That's the way. Perfect score, 3 out of 3, and that'll get you into a tie break. Which team knocked Cronulla out of last year's semi-final series?
Manly.
1 out of 1. How many ARL clubs did Mario Fenech play for?
South, North,
Crushers. I just need a number.
3.
2 out of 2. Which player holds Parramatta's all-time point-scoring record?
Mick Cronin.
Mick Cronin, 3 out of 3. We'll have a tie-break. Rodney, we'll start with you.
Yep.
It's the nearest 2 question. How many tries in first grade did Brett Kenny score for Parramatta?
Too hard.
85.
85, okay. Now we'll go to Scott. You there, Scott?
If I just ask you something, what was his first question before? Who knocked Cronulla out?
Out of last year's semi-final. I've actually got an idea it was Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle, he said Manly.
Yeah, Manly was first, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, you are 100% right. I apologise for that mistake. Scott, you are the winner, in fact.
Smoking!
Well, you should be at the Academy Awards this week. Would you like a shot of the free $5 New South Wales lottery tickets or a t-shirt?
T-shirt.
You want a t-shirt? Who do you follow, Scott?
Hunter Mariners.
Oh, give me nothing!
All right, Scott, hang on there. We'll fix you up with something.
You can't have anything.
I'm only joking.
Who do you follow,
okay.
Scott?
The Mighty Seagulls.
The Mighty Manly Seagulls.
Still give him nothing.
Yeah.
Give him plenty.
Give him nothing.
You
Give
get-
yourself 10.
Scott, hold on there. You can give yourself 10. Somebody's going to stop you again and you can have a t-shirt. And we'll go back to Rodney.
To Danny. How are you, Danny?
G'day, better. How are you, mate?
Good, thanks, mate.
Mate, Monday night's game between the Sydney Bulldogs and Manly Wings at Parramatta Stadium.
Yep,
Were you at the game?
I was. Did you have to bring it up?
Right. You might have noticed in reserve grade, the groundsman there didn't have all the lights in use. Created a pretty sort of dark atmosphere.
I didn't notice that, no.
Oh, right. Well, it definitely was, and that was sort of emphasised by the amount of drop ball in the game.
You're right, Danny, and there was a couple of weeks ago when the Sydney Tigers played Penrith, the players came out for a reserve grade game there, and the lights weren't turned on until the referee was about to blow full time. They had to delay the start of the game because none of the lights were on. And it started off certainly the same way on Monday night.
Yeah, however, for the first grade game, all lights were in operation, and I was wondering maybe that was an effort by the groundsman to have the fans not take such a dim view of the game. Do you think that might have been the case, Peter?
That might have been the case, mate, but April Fool's Day was the case. Yeah, if it was, mate, I think we better leave it at that. I can feel something coming on here that I'm not going to like, Danny.
I think Danny was the bloke who was sitting in front of us earlier in the day. A remarkable thing
Okay, let's go to Tony. Tony, you've got a chance to win. Hello, Tony.
Hi, how are you?
Good, mate. Here we go with a question.
With which country, Tony, has Adrian Lamb played test matches?
Papua New Guinea.
1 out of 1, Tony. Which former player was known as the Zip Zip Man?
Steve Ella.
2 out of 2. And the final one, which team did Auckland defeat this year only to lose their 2 points for breaching the placement rule?
Bartholomews Christmas triplet.
Oh,
Yeah,
go away,
hey.
go away. 269 669 for Brain Busters.
Goss. Hello, Daniel.
Hello, Peter. How are you?
Good.
Peter, I was very concerned with the draw.
You mean the semi-straw?
Oh, yeah. I'm a Manly supporter, and I went and saw them last week. I drove in there, and I was driving in there, and I thought I'd take the Parramatta Roadway, and I was going in, and I was a bit hungry, so I called in the Red Rooster and went through the drive.
Yeah, see you later, mate.
13-32 is our open line number. Yeah, we've got the daily double there.
It's amazing how one woman could have two half-wits in the one berth.
Both known Daniel.
Western Suburbs 12, Parramatta 10. The funny thing about it, those blokes, is some of our young blokes in the sports department get their phone numbers and give them a few late nighters to square up.
Certainly not after 2 a.m.
2 or 3 in the morning sometimes. So fellas, you know, just be careful. 13-32 is our open line number. Western Suburbs 12. I got no control over what the young blokes do late in the night.
90669, the open line number. It's also the number for Brainbusters, for Panthers. Hollywood's got the questions ready. Let's go and play Brainbusters for the first time this afternoon, and a very good afternoon to Gavin.
G'day, Zobber.
G'day, mate. How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Good, thank you. Well, the Dunce of Bargo Primary's ready to go with you.
You right, Gavin? Yeah. Okay, 3 questions. You win a fabulous T-shirt, compliments a full ball, and a novelty. With which Winfield Cup club did former front rower Peter Kelly begin his career?
Newtown?
Newtown's correct, Gavin. Who was the player of the recent State of Origin series? Who was the player that won the State of Origin series as the player of the series? Second rower.
Gary Larson.
Gary Larson's correct. Who scored Queensland's last try in the third State of Origin match?
Bartholomews Christmas triplet.
Oh, we got him back.
Hello, Andrew.
Yeah, Harks, is it?
Yes, mate. What can we do for you?
Oh, yeah, I'm just wondering if you could answer. It's been a long-term argument I've had with a few friends of mine.
Grandma's on the line again.
What about that long-term argument with a friend of mine? Giggles and hangs up.
The idiots are out early today. Must be Easter. Come to the end of it.
I'm very impressed, though, that he wasted his one phone call on us. You should have called your lawyer, Andrew. Joe, good afternoon.
Hello.
Doctor.
Hello, panel.
Yes, what can we do for you?
First of all, Greg, your comment about St George being boring.
Yes.
I agree with you. They are boring. You go there to watch them and you just know they're going to win. They are boring, that's right. Now, my question is, I do want to talk about Canterbury, but before I do, amalgamation. I can't see that amalgamation is going to work in this premiership.
Why?
Well, the game at the moment is very much based on defence. Now, you don't see many teams making breaks. Now, with 26 players on each side, there's going to be even less breaks.
There's another idiot on the phone. Get off, Joe. 2690-669.
Mate, what would you like to talk about?
Mate, just an idea about the Easter weekend round. What if the match of the day, which is the match of the day this week?
Canterbury and, well, it's the Sunday match of the day, Canterbury and Cronulla at Belmore Sport.
Okay, you'd wonder why, once again, people would want to call us up. They've been waiting there for a good 45 minutes just to make geese out of themselves.
Obsessed with Easter eggs, most of them.
Easter eggs. Well, it is Easter weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here's our next caller. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes.
With that Veterans Day over in Los Angeles, do you know how many people it holds?
15,000.
15,000. Well, you reckon they'll fill it up or anything?
Yeah, Ken Upson, the chairman of the league, said that he thought they'd fill it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know if there's any supporters buses leaving from Central?
Yeah, there are, mate. They go straight to the airport and then they get the plane on. And thanks very much for your call. And that's simple. Of course they leave from Central. Thanks very much for your call. 24-6 on 2GB.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Does Eddie the Emu eat dollars for dinner, Peter?
Beg your pardon?
Eddie the Emu eat dollars for dinner.
I couldn't even hear that, and I'm glad I didn't. 2690-669. Good afternoon. 2690-669. If you want to give us a sensible call, give us a call on the open line, and we'd love to talk to you. But we've just completely wiped the board of a couple of idiots there at the moment. They don't get to air, so I don't know if they think they're being smart, but it certainly does lower the standard of the weekend's entertainment for genuine people that want to talk to us. So if you've got a genuine call, give us a call on 269-0669.
It's a lot. Paul, good afternoon. Hello, Paul.
Hello.
Yes, what can we do for you? You're on 2GB.
Yes, I've come up with a possible idea I don't think anyone's mentioned about well, it's a fairly unfair format this year with how you have the two divisions.
Yes.
What I was thinking was, what you do is, at the end of how they finish this year, instead of having the 1, 3, 5, the odd and the even numbers, how they have now, what you do is you have the first 3 teams in one division, the next 3 teams in another division, and 4 teams. That way you get a division that way. Now everybody plays everyone once next year. Now once everyone's done that, the top 6 then, what they do is they have an egg and spoon race, and the first one across the line wins. Final.
All right, Paul. Thanks a lot for your call.
Bye-bye.
Let's go sideline with Russell.
Our next caller, we're getting through them today, boys. Great stuff. Let's go. Hello there.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. About Ray Price. What do you think of Ray Price, footballer?
I think he was a tremendous footballer.
Yeah. Also, I'd talk about the gouging that was going on with St George supporter.
Yeah.
Regarding the gouging,
Yeah.
do you think that all players should have their eyes removed?
I think that you're an idiot, and I'd love to get hold of you one day. I'll tell you what, I would really enjoy it. No, thank you for your call.
Here's our next caller. Good afternoon. Hello.
Bartholomews fearless footy predictions.
No, thank
I
you.
think tomorrow,
Yeah.
Manly will win by 1,000,000 points.
Oh, good on you, mate. Well, can we do without rubbishy calls, Ian?
I'd like to, yes. Thank you,
Okay.
Peter.
Let's continue with callers.
And this time it's Craig for Peter Filingos.
Hello, Craig.
Well, can I speak to Peter Flynn?
You're speaking to him, Craig.
Right, Manly supporter, mate. I'd like to talk about North's chances for tomorrow, but before I do, when Manly got knocked out last week, I've got 3 grand final tickets that I won't be needing anymore. I don't want any extra for them than what I paid, and I was just trying to get rid of them, but then I thought again, why not just burn them so nobody else can have them, so I did.
You burnt them, did you?
Yeah, just so nobody else can have them.
But why would you do that, Craig?
Oh, just because that's the way I am.
Yeah, well, you ought to go. See you later. 906 8899 is an open line number. They let him out of the cage.
Gee, I'm embarrassed he's a Manly supporter. Sorry to the rest of you Manly supporters.
Yeah, there's every club's got flips like that, Michael. You shouldn't be embarrassed by it, mate.
Certainly are. John Paul for Peter Filingos. How are you, Paul?
I'm good, Chippy. How are you?
Good. What would you like to talk about?
Do you think St George can kick on a mate, Sammy?
Well, you know, one swallow doesn't make the summer, as they say, and David Wade in the dressing room a little while ago didn't even want to look past today as far as their prospects for the season.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. And one other thing, with the touch judges, they're linked to the referee, are they?
Yeah, they are.
How's that?
Well, they've got a
Wide for
microphone. Yeah, they're wide for sound. They've got a microphone on the top of their flag, mate.
In the flag, is it?
In the flag.
Yeah,
And
I was curious about that. But a lot of the times the touch judges, they miss most of the things that happen anyway. I mean, something will happen and they won't run in, they won't do anything. I mean, forward passes, they don't call them back enough when the referee's in a bad position.
Well, Paul, I think you're being a little bit harsh on them. Ever since they've been wide for sound over the last few years, that area of the game, particularly in forward passes, has improved a lot.
Yeah, it's improved, but I think it still could be better. I thought maybe they could give a flag to everybody in the crowd and they can...
Yeah, see you later, Paul. It's, I thought you were an imbecile when you rang up. Now you've confirmed it.
Easter Monday there, and Paul, we got rid of him. He started off all right. He was asking some fair questions at the start, and then he had to be ridiculous.
Hello, Paul.
13:32, and it's Joe for John Gibbs. Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hello, John. How are you?
Good, thank you.
John, I'm a little bit upset. I think there's something that everybody seems to have forgotten during 1996. Something that was very much in the news last year, but it just hasn't been mentioned this year. It wasn't in the news. You haven't mentioned on your radio. Everyone seems to have forgotten it.
And well, let us know. Enlighten us.
Well, what it is I've forgotten.
Thanks very much for your call, Joe.